Hello everybody, welcome back to some Scholar of the First Sin. Picking up where we left off, we got the King's Ring at the end of the last part. And as you can see, we are in the Forest of Fallen Giants because, as I said before, we are going to head to just over here. Not like right here, but like just under here, like right there. To open up the King's door that's there. Because why not? In all honesty, like I said before, we can't really do much with it. We can't really do anything with it, if I'm being honest. Also, that's not the correct way. This way, right? But there is a couple items we can get there, and along with that, we can unlock the bonfires, so we don't need to worry about doing this later. So, like I said, fuck me. Hello, Mr. Forlorn. And how is your day? This is actually the first time I've really used spells or anything on him. I usually just fight him, but... he also really likes that attack, for some reason. I don't know why, but he's like super easy to bait into it. Ow. Oh. It's also really fucking dodgy, which is annoying. And he likes to do that. And as you can see, this sword doesn't do a huge amount to him because now, I don't know that this is true, but I feel like it is, where he gets stronger every time you fight him. Because I feel like the first time I fought him, I was definitely doing way more damage. And then pretty much every time I fought him since then, I feel like it's taken a lot more to kill him. But anyway, now that's the first time, all the farming I did, and he never showed up in the forest before. I have fought him so many times now, it's ridiculous. I've fought him enough times that I probably shouldn't have taken that much damage. But anyway, when you have the King's Ring equipped, it will open the door. And I know that at some point, you can switch it, and the door will still open. Like, I think once it starts going, you're good to go. Like, once a little circle there in the middle spins, I think you're good. But anyway, we'll pop the bonfire so that we can just warp here later, which is always nice. Now this here, alas, nothing happened because we can't do it yet. Now you may recognize this area down here as the one with all the statues that don't seem to be there, but whatever. With the item that we couldn't get, and it has like the cave to the flame lizards and a couple of the ironclads here and whatnot. But most importantly, these items here, the Twinkling Titanite ×2 and a Fragrant Wrencher Your, which, by the way, did not know this, and have already forgotten what enemy it was. Fuck, what was I fighting then? I killed something that dropped a Fragrant Branch of Your. Which I thought was ridiculous. Also, in the Undead Crypts, those guys that I was counting to 6, turns out a lot more than 6. And I don't think I actually kept any of that armor on me, did I? No. Well, we can look when we get back to the bonfire. I should have had homeward equipped for this. But anyway, they can actually drop their armor. Apparently that armor that they wear, you could buy it in the regular version of Dark Souls 2, but in Scholar of the First Sin, they have to drop it. Did not know that. So obviously did not have any of my item flying gear on for the ones we killed, and they don't respawn. So I've got a little bit of it. But yeah, as you can see, I now have 3 fragrant branches of yore, which is amazing. Um, which I think I got it here, or it's in here somewhere. Bone King. Ah, there it is. The insolent armor. Armor worn by once proud clerics, relics of a party who long ago attempted to conquer the undead crypt. For this sin, their deaths have been postponed, so they may serve as crypt sentries. So yeah, that's what they were. I also got the full Aldia set, which isn't really much, and the full Imperius set, which I guess I can show you guys since we're in here anyway. But yeah, neither one of those is really all that full, to say the least. Where's it? The Lady of Black, Lady of White, and Imperius. Because neither of the Aldia sets, oh, I went too far, have and apparently for some reason I have 2 Lady Anomalous. But whatever, where's Havel's? Oh yeah, and I guess I can also hang on. So they got, where was their sword? Blue Flame, and then they also had Black Witch's Staff, and Magic Shield, and then obviously the big guys had their shields. Boop. Alright. So yeah, this is everything that I got in the Undead Crypt, basically. So we'll start with the Imperius set, because it's the only one that's like an actual full armor set. Should go there, right? Yeah, I think so. And as you can see, yeah, I may not have this. But yeah, full Imperius set. Haha. I don't think you can hold them. Maybe if you can power stance them, you can like hold them both. I don't know. What is the strength requirements for these fuckers? 33. So no, I've only got 40. That's not going to be enough power stance. But yeah, that's the full Imperius set. And then if we go for the Pyromancers, which were the ones that were coming out of the statues, it also did not take me very long to get. That's the white set for them. I also don't remember which ones drop the gauntlets. But anyway, that's what their set looks like. They do not have a pair of pants that goes with it. It is a good set, though. I do like the looks of it. Throw some pants on just so I don't look weird. And then same with the black set. They also don't have pants. I also don't mind that set. I guess the gloves must go with the Pyromancers. It definitely looks like it goes with the Pyromancer set more. And then obviously these guys didn't have the shield. They just had the Black Witch's Staff, which can cast pretty much everything. It can cast everything except for Pyromancers, which you need. Almost worth it to use it. It's one of those, you know, jack of all trades, master of none type deals. There we go. Now I can dump all that stuff back. Oh wait, actually I could have kept those out because I need to sell them, but yeah, I probably should take them, because if I don't, what is that? Ah, I see. If I don't, I'm going to forget. And then just only one pair of pants. And then as you can see, I did actually remember to sell a bunch of stuff, and I do have a bunch of different spells equipped. I tried that Soul Bolt, I think it was called. Man, what a shit spell. I imagine it does a lot of damage. I mean, I imagine it's good situationally, but zero range on that fucker. Unless I was just using it wrong. But I mean, I don't know how you can use a spell wrong. Equip stat, equip spell, use spell. I don't know how you can do that wrong. But anyway, on to Aldia's Keep. I would say that we'll make it to the next bonfire and stop, but I'm reasonably certain that the next bonfire is as with most areas in the game, like 10 feet in. So I'm hoping for 2 bonfires in this part. I highly, highly doubt that we'll make it to the boss. It is a fairly large area. And there's something I want to ask you guys about, because because Aldia's Keep is, for me anyway, once you get the King's Ring, I feel like that's when you're entering the end of the game. You know? Like to me, that's when the end of the game begins, is once you get the King's Ring and are heading into Aldia Keep. So with that, I do plan to 100% this game, which will require me to do one more full playthrough. Now, the thing about that is I fully intend, there are 2 special rings you can get in this game that are called illusionary rings of, I don't know, I don't remember. It's illusionary rings of something anyway, but you get them both through a challenge. Oh, the door, I think, might be closing, yeah. And those challenges are A, complete the game without dying, that's how you get one, and to get the other one is to complete the game without resting at a bonfire. Now these are kobolds. As you can see, these are basically the same as the things that we fought right at the beginning of the game. Like, oh god, kill them with one hit of the sword. But as you can see, they do have a little garbage around them. They stink. They're smelly. So they also do petrify, as you may have seen. And as you saw, still not very hard. But, you know, whatever. Now then, I do believe that there's a chest over here that's a mimic. I actually just saw a thing on, the fuck was that now? On Reddit, where some guy was like, oh, I guess because it's not active, it doesn't count. So I wanted to try this spell. It's not very good. It sounded good. It also said that they seek their targets. It doesn't really, does it? It just kind of floats in the air and then fires everywhere. But anyway, we got the Dark Mask, which is just another part of the Dark Wraith set that we've slowly been collecting from the mimics over the course of the game. But we also got the Malformed Skull, which is basically a dragon head. The skull is some unidentified creature. Swing as a great hammer to use as a weapon. Possibly the skull of a dragon, a rare specimen, likely too rare to be swung about willy-nilly. But yeah, that's exactly what it is. It's the head of a dragon. In fact, we will be fighting a dragon that has pretty much this exact head. I think the dragon's head might be bigger, but you know, whatever. Anyway, in here though, we will find Lucatiel of Mira.
Who are you? Oh. No, forgive me. I know you. Yes, of course. How goes your journey? I know not what you seek in this faraway land, but I pray for your safety. Please take these.
Mira Greatsword and the Lucatiel set.
Thanks for keeping me safe. My name is Lucatiel. I beg of you remember my name, for I may not myself. My name is Luca. I beg of you, for I may not myself.
So yeah, now a lot of people say that she has a sad ending because like they assume that at this point she goes hollow and dies. But the thing is she even says that you have kept her sane. Now the reason she says that is because you summon the only way to get all that armor and that I got, which by the way we'll dress up. The Mirror Greatsword. Lucatiel's mask, which comes with like the actual mask part, and the Lucatiel set, which is a good looking armor set. I don't really like the mask, but you can get. We actually have the unmasked version of this. But anyway, the way you get this stuff is you have to summon her and have her survive 3 boss fights, which we did, obviously, because it's it. Now, I think she is still here if you haven't. But if you talk to her here and you haven't had her summoned for 3 boss fights, I do believe that she just disappears and she doesn't give you the stuff, and then you can presume that she is went hollow and died. But yeah, I was having a discussion on Reddit not that long ago about her, because we were talking about how in like Dark Souls 1, for example, or Dark Souls 3, you can either, whenever you complete an NPC's quest line, they die. Either from just outright dying right then and there, like you see their body and pick up items, or you find them later and they've went hollow. Either way, and then you have to kill them. Either way, they're dead. You know they're dead. And we were talking about Luca here, and how that doesn't happen with her. You talk to her here, and then she's gone. You never see her again. Her sign doesn't show up to summon her anywhere else. As far as I'm aware, I don't think so anyway. Although you can do the DLCs after this, and her sign will still be in the DLC. See, she's gone. And that's the last time we'll see her. And like her summon sign will still be in the DLC for the Ivory King fight. So, I mean, you can say that proves that she did in fact die. How much proof that is, I don't know. I mean, it's a summon sign, but still. Radiant Life Gem in the water, which is weird that it's just 1 Radiant Life Gem and it's not like a trap or anything. It's just like, splash, here you go. Moving cart. But anyway, like I was saying before, yeah, but like that doesn't happen with Lucatiel. You don't see her dead, you don't find her body, you get her stuff, but you never find her body, you never fight a hollowed version of her anywhere. Like that's just it. So, right, and this is Azlatiel of Mira. Now you may recognize his equipment as what we just got from Luca there. So this is presumed to be her brother. She talked about her brother at one point. That he had came here as well. And I can't remember if she had come here searching for him or she came here for a different reason, but because he was here. As you can see, it's not a very hard fight. But yeah, that's her brother that you fight immediately after completing her quest line. And I don't think that who that is changes. I also don't think you can break this. I'm pretty sure that's just rocking all the time. Although, can I light these sconces? Can I light my torch? I cannot light my torch there. I should be able to light my torch at the bonfire, but I doubt. But if I can't light my torch from that sconce, somehow I doubt that I'll be able to light the other ones. But yeah, so like, my thought is, basically, if you don't see the body or kill them yourself, you have to presume that they're still alive. So, in my canon, Lucatiel was alive, is still alive, is still sane long enough for you to link the fire, and then she recovers, however people presumably recover after the fire has been linked. Otherwise, what's the point of linking the fire if everyone is still hollow? Okay. So apparently there's a basilisk in here. And if we can get an ogre from later in the level to come over here, he can break it open. And then the cart won't reset, but obviously the basilisk will. But yeah, apparently you need an ogre to break that. And assuming that what's through this door is what I think it is, yeah. The closest ogre is like way up those stairs. I am. Look at that. There's another part right here. So this is a big old dead dragon, as you can see, with a fading soul in front of it. Really interesting. Guess I should have kept my torch lit. Oh well. Don't you dare. Yeah, you want to fucking tell me what to do, developers? Boosh. Now what? Hello, Mr. Forlorn. Ow. I hate fighting the scythe version of him even more than the greatsword version, because he attacks so much faster. Ow, fucker. Right there, by the way, that was a huge risk by me, because that little spin move that you saw him do, he can whip that out at any point. I honestly kind of expected that. But anyway, that's what this sconce does, is summons him, and there's, I do believe, 3 more that when I light it, he will show up again. Oh yeah, and then you may notice all this. It says, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back, pull back. And then the last one says, don't you dare. And it has a lever, and I'm actually not going to. Because that will kind of ruin an entire quest line and lock me out of an achievement until the game plus. Because if we go this way, you'll see what appears to be a fog door, but when you get closer, you will see there's a dude inside of it.
Just stay away.
All right.
No, please, don't come near me. Nothing good will come of it. Just leave me alone. Leave this place and leave me be, as I'd not see any harm befall you. Please.
Okay, so the thing with that guy is you have to be hollow to talk to him, which means we need to die. But since we do have to fight the Forlorn 3 more times, like I said, I think we'll wait until that to see if he manages to kill me. Because if so, hey, done, you know. And if not, hey, even better, I can just go and get myself killed somewhere else. But anyway, we'll explore a little bit more. You may notice these shields look surprisingly similar to the I mean, it's not a mimic, but why is it offset like that? A great magic barrier. I do believe that's really fucking good. But anyway, once we get close to these, this will happen, and you'll get, not invaded, but these guys, who apparently can't be fucking backstabbed. And I feel like I broke this guy because I hit him out of his hand. Oh, there he goes. See, I hate that animation. I think that's the Science Halberd, because I just got one of those. But anyway, yeah, so these guys bust out of the mirrors. Obviously, this guy didn't quite make it. And try and get just one. You also can hear that croaking. That's the sound of a basilisk up above us, I do believe. Hey, it's a great sword wielder. Hey, he's using one of the big shields. Alright, wow, 3 swing there. Wow, your stamina regen is amazing, apparently. Oh god, I hate great swords so much. They're just such nonsense. It's like, oh, let me just pancake everything in me. And squish them flat. And, you know, provide myself basically no challenge for like 90% of the enemies in the game. There we go. Going through a lot of Estus, but at the same time I know that I'm going to die at some point so that I can talk to the dude in the cell, so... There really is summon sign there? How the hell can I summon all the way over here? Sellsword Luet, why not? Oh, it's this guy. I know this guy. Oof. Oof. Wow, these guys fucking keep track of you way better than, yeah, Luet, you and your... Oof. But yeah, I used him in Ivory King a bunch. He was actually what allowed me to learn that whenever you have a shade summon sign, that doesn't go away after the boss of an area has been defeated, but if you've killed all the enemies that the shade is supposed to help you with, the shade sign will go away. Which I thought was neat. Northern Ritual Band +2 and a Petrified Dragon Bone. Safe. Or at least not a mimic. And safe. Ooh, a bright bug if I want to make a boss super easy. Alright, okay. Yeah, I was just checking, and yes, you do need to be hollow in order for that guy to talk to you properly. What's over? Okay, well, we got stairs going up there. Can I go under? Oh yeah, right, that's where he was. Okay, we've got the mirror things over there. Oh, apparently there was supposed to be a red crystal lizard back there in front of that chest with the great magic barrier. Interesting. Okay. Now, we will go up here and do this guy while we have Luet with us, because we do need him because he drops an item, I do believe. And actually, since we have Luet here, oops. Wait for him to come. Targetable, there we go. Now this one I do believe is actually really easy to kill because I don't think like he can go past here. Yeah, like if I went up there, he would fight me. But as you can see, wow, Luet fucking staggered him like a champ. Goodbye. Dragon Acolyte Mask. And also, I would actually like him to be with me while I fight the Forlorn. That would be good when I find the other sconces there to light. So that's a big basilisk. It's in a cage that it could clearly escape from. It doesn't. It can, obviously. It very much can. But the other thing that can happen is it can break out. And that's not exactly what I meant by it can escape. As you can see, it has a fuck ton of health. I'm trying to remember. I don't remember if this thing actually respawns or not. It's not the only giant basilisk. As you can see, it has a fuck ton of health. And if you try and pick up that item in front of it, yeah, see, there it goes. It still breathes its poison, or its petrified goo. Magic stew. It might respawn, I'm not sure. In all honesty. Crimson water. Another petrified guy here. We won't do that one yet, but we will go down and light my torch. No, I'll go this way because it's less troublesome. Oh, can't go that way. Or well, maybe. Can I fit under there? Yeah, I can. Where's the fucking thing? There it is. Light torch. Because since Luet is a summon and not a shade summon, that means I don't have to worry about him going away based on a timer or anything. I can just keep him with me and have him help me fucking destroy the Forlord. So this is just a regular hollow, dude. Which is interesting. I don't know if he... Oh wait, actually, did the ogre fucking drop the thing? Ah, it did. The Dragon Acolyte Mask. Mask worn by acolytes of Aldia, several of the greatest minds converged in Aldia to weave strange new rituals, but rumors suggest that during the course of their work, their thoughts were not their own. The nebulous face of this mask is designed to deflect the ire of the ritual sacrifice. So yeah, and this is Aldia's keep, and Aldia is also the big goo monster that keeps talking to us when we light stuff. Oh yeah, and this says, don't you dare. Also, you may have noticed I've upgraded from Great Lightning Spear to Sunlight Spear. No fighting him. You just get backstabbed a bunch. Because I'm so fucking sick and tired of you. In all honesty, like, I have fought this guy so many fucking times in this game. It is absolutely ridiculous. I should really switch weapons to something that I can do more damage with, since I have... Yeah? Okay, here we go. Another Forlorn dead. 2 down. I do believe 2 to go. Okay, not a mimic. Not a trap. And 2 bonfire aesthetics. That's not bad. Let's see. Okay. I won't worry about lighting my torch until we find the next one. But let's see. Where is... Oh, man, the other 2 are actually a little bit further... way further in than I thought they were. Far enough in that I might actually just not run back to get it. Oh, and that's where we came up, right. I'm tempted to free this guy, but give me a second. I do want to look up to see what... So if I just look up the Fragrant Branch, I do believe it gives me a list of everything that gets that you can use it on. Okay, here we go. Shaded ruin, yeah, bunch of shaded ruins. Shrine of Amana. Oh right. Okay, so the Cyclops who we killed was for the Dragon Acolyte Mask. If we free this guy, he will just give us 2 bonfire ascetics. And apparently there's another one that oh, and then this one. And then this one, if we do it, will 2 wilted dust curbs and 2 Elizabeth mushrooms. So absolutely worthless and no point in me doing it. Come on, Lewitt. Let us continue. Oh yeah, this. I want to make sure Lewitt's in here. So this definitely looks like a trap room. It's not. It's just you pull that, one door closes, the other one opens. Now, you may notice all of these fucking ogres and shit in cages. In fact, I do believe, yeah, that there's a mimic above us. Now, we can attack all these. And, probably not a horrible idea. Actually, let's do this and see, will that... No, it won't attack it through there, so... Oh, right, I forgot that I actually had my bow equipped. Hang on. Oh, there you go. Maybe it'll... Come on, can you knock yourself down? Yeah, it may not be able to. You might need the ogre to free it. What the hell was that noise? Whatever. But yeah, so we actually need... I didn't know those guys had a ranged attack. We actually need the ogre to break the cages, I guess. I didn't think that you needed it for that. Yeah. Anyway, I do believe this just lights up the hallway for us, or at least there's one of these that does. Hopefully it's this one. Yeah. So this lights up the hallway and lets us see. So these here are the acolytes whose mask we got. Fine. And yeah, they hide behind the paintings. Let's see, what else do we got in the cages? We got... that thing. Sure. Absolutely no idea. But sure, we got that thing. As you can see, we got the ogre. Now, I can't remember if the ogre actually... Nothing that way. The ogre breaks the cage, or if you need the other one to break it. Not what I wanted to do. There we go. Got that ogre out of the cage, that's for sure. Sorry, Lewitt. Rather not get close when I don't have to. Actually, let's try this one. Because, I mean, he's rather large, right? So this should, in theory... Well, I mean, it does good damage to him, but once again, its targeting isn't the best. Go. Repair, because my sword has taken quite a beating from the few enemies I fought. Now, I know that there's a way to get the rest of these cages down, but... Man, can you actually take Lewitt all the way to the boss? Because the boss, I feel, is like super far away from here. Nope, not in that one. And then that guy, I do believe, will break out, like, immediately. Anyway, we've got a door here. There should be... Oh, no, I was going to say there should be more acolytes in here, but I guess it's not here. Oh, I think I know it's down here, though. Yep, and the big dogs. Oh, and then there's another torch. Alright, well, since we're here, and I got my buddy, and the dogs are trapped in there. Oh, also, while I'm here, since I got my buddy... Yeah, I know I can't use it, whatever. Hey, look who's here, Louis. I hate this stupid thing. Boosh! Squish. Can I backstab with this? I can't. Oh! 2,000 damage. Ouch. Oh. Really? I like how he tried to stand up there for a second and was just like, never mind. Ah, this can be open. Alright. Hey, you wanna come play? Go play with Louis while I switch my weapon back to something that I can actually move with. Oh, actually, that would work perfectly. Okay, now as far as I know, Louis won't take damage while he's in there, but... I also don't know if they count as being wet while they're in there, because it's an acid lake, just like the one back in Drang Lake Castle. I also do believe, yeah, you can fall into here from up above. So since there's stuff in there, even though I have repair, I'd rather not. Got large soul and a gross burn. Two divine blessings. Got a skull here. And a soul geyser and a petrified dragon bone. I think soul geyser I've had used against me if I'm not mistaken. That might be one of the spells those Aldia pyromancers were using on us in the thing there. I'm not gonna bother to re-equip everything. I'm just gonna stick with the stuff that I've been using so far. And I'll actually throw that on that just to use repair a little bit better, because it will obviously have more of an impact if it's actually used with a magic weapon. Alright, I'm just checking. I don't think we missed any other doors. No, we didn't. Break those just to make sure there's nothing behind them. And that one's locked. Alright, well, whatever. And are you going to break out if I don't attack? No. Ah, and then there's that. Now... No? Okay. But there is. Boop, boop. Didn't think I was that close. Okay, look, we actually need him to come over here because I need him to break this door open. I mean, to be fair, it's working. Probably not in a way that Louis would like, but he is very slowly getting him over here. Oh, come on, Louis, get over here. No, I need him to hit the door. Oh, come on, he's so close. Wow, Louis taking a shit. Oh, yes, there it is. Good ogre. Oh, now you're attacking me. Oh, and my crown has gotten some of this spear back. Really? Only two, eh? Wow, you're really just not interested in him at all, eh? Ow. Go. Poke in the butt. See now, and I think we really I need this mimic out of here for something, but I think that mimic actually does drop something good. Don't remember though. Oh, also he didn't even free the basilisk that was in there. Interesting. Oh yeah, we need that as well. Not a mimic. But yeah, I want to say that mimic drops something, but you need the ogre to hit it, but it's like really hard. The malformed shell, which I think is a shield of some kind. No, one of the malformed weapons developed by Aldia, swung like a great hammer, appears to be a fragment of a giant shell, but its precise origins are unknown. The peculiar figure known as Lord Aldia attempted to uncover the secrets of life itself and viewed the undead as a key to this mystery. So yeah, this is what it looks like. It looks kind of like a piece of a jaw, I guess. It says it's a piece of a shell, but it looks like teeth. I don't know if we fought anything that has that. And this should be our final forlorn. Is let him come this way so that we don't get too close to that other ogre that'll bust through the door. How dare you jump attack, my friend? How dare you attack, my friend? Missed. There we go. Nicked him on that one. And actually, you know what? I will keep the... Oh, wow, I actually still have a fast roll with this. Because once we get close to this door... There he comes. Busting through. Oh. I got my sunlight spear back. Because man, this does a lot of damage. And now I know I said that I needed the one of these guys to break the cage at the end with the mimic in it. I don't care enough. I will see if there's maybe a different way I can break it. Maybe there's like some kind of spell or something. What the hell is the noise? Is there another... Oh, there's a fucking another mimic right there. Oh, and apparently a painting behind me. Well, anyway. So, as you can tell from the hole, this here is, and all of the failed experiments, this here's the pit that we were just in. Now, what these things are, I don't know. They kind of look like the giants, but like, and I mean, some of them clearly are the giants, but like, they're slightly different. Now, I imagine that just means that they've been experimented on, but I mean, oh, what? Oh, maybe that's in the other room. Ah. Oh, that's... Okay. Oh, really? Oh, whoops. And look at that, we have a new bonfire. In all honesty, this bonfire isn't really necessary. I mean, obviously more bonfires is nice, but at the same time, it's not necessary because there isn't that many enemies in between, you know? But anyway, now that we fought the Forlorn 4 times, we are going to head back this way. Come on, buddy, get in the door. I would leave him out there because I don't really need him for this part. I mean, I don't technically need him for any of this, but I mean, I really don't need him for this next part. But yeah, now that we've killed him 4 times, there was not stairs there. Let my back. See that the dragon is coming to life. I'd actually like to get a little bit further away, because I don't know how much of it moves. But hey, the dragon died and we got the Aldia key. So yeah, I do believe in original Dark Souls 2, I think it might be just when you first come in, the dragon lunges at you, but now you have to light all 4 sconces and fight the Forlorn. Although, to be fair, I think you can lose the Forlorn, and as long as the sconces are lit, you're good to go. But anyway, now that the dragon's dead, we got the Aldia key, which we can use because I do believe that we've already come across a locked door. You know, I gotta say, it's nice having it here, and also this crown really makes me feel good. Oh, fuck, I never finished talking about that. I was talking before about the illusory rings that you get for completing the game start to finish without dying is one of them, and without resting at a bonfire. You can still light the bonfires as long as you don't sit at them. You can get it, which means that one is, I want to say guaranteed, because you can die as much as you want, and as long as you have the bonfires for the checkpoints, obviously that's good. Oh, these guys have caught a gargoyle in theirs. See, I thought the malformed skull might be their shield that they're using. Ow, prick. Oh, there's a fucking bitch caster back there. Dragon Acolyte boots. Soul of a proud knight. Ow. Mimic, as I can see. Well, we won't deal with the Mimic yet. There's another Mimic. Let's obviously deal with... No, you die now. Thank you. See, that fucking animation takes so long that every time I try and use it, they just drop their shield, and then I punch them in the face ineffectively, and they're like, alright, now what? And I just have to stand there like, yeah. Man, all 3 of these are fucking mimics, eh? I mean, they all have locks on them, which is generally means mimic. Oh, what did you do? Have to be careful, I don't need to be fighting this guy and the mimic. Thankfully, we know that these things don't see mimics until they're activated. Now, Luit, are you happy? Then get as far away as possible so that they don't bullshit grab you. I don't remember how these things fucking attack, because it's so rare that I let them actually get an attack in, you know? Some wilted dust curb, which is worthless. Next up, metal one, so maybe it'll have something better. Really? And then you fucking spit on me, you prick. Ooh, one bonfire aesthetic. It's good for 750 souls, I think, when I sell it to Gavlan. Do I have anything else? I do. I got my sunlight spear back. Also, I will say, got a lot of punches in on those knights in that grip. The big guys. 100% just pulled that out and punched them until they finally dropped their shields, and then I would 92 crack red eye, wow, what do you fucking do? And then I would fucking use the big thing. Okay. Oh, I see. Well. Now I think that through here is the ogre that broke through the wall. Well, I mean, obviously he wouldn't be there. Yeah, but that's where he breaks through the wall. Alright, well. Okay, Lewitt, I need you to move because I need to go back in there, pull this lever. So this is how you do it. I could have swore that you needed the, Also, never finished my thought yet again. Can I drop shit in here? The two illusory rings and whatnot. So obviously I have to beat this game one more time all the way through in order to get the 100% because I need to get to New Game Plus Plus. So I need to beat the game twice and make it there or play so many... Oh nice, another Fragrant Branch. Or play so many online matches that I would never fucking do it. So my plan is obviously just to go through the game. And since they have the challenge, I figure why not? I may as well do it, right? So I fully plan to go for those illusory rings. Ow, motherfucker, that hurts. Those illusory rings and try to do no death, no bonfire. Now the thing with those is obviously they're a lot easier on New Game Plus because you have all your stuff, and when you beat the game, you don't immediately have to go into New Game Plus. Oh, that's what that thing was. I couldn't see the top, like the mushroom top of it, so. Boosh. Oh wow, that does a lot. Wow, that is a huge fucking range on that gas. Louis, you gonna attack it or what? Hang on. So I was just curious if you guys wanted to see that. Like, obviously it wouldn't take as long because I would just be running through exactly where I needed to go. Because while there is obviously new stuff in New Game Plus, I'm not really all that interested. I think that the only things that, like, I would obviously get anything that's new and specific to New Game Plus. Oof. Go. Black Witch's Staff. Already got one of those. Thanks, though. Wait, that is what that is, right? Yeah, thanks. Already got one of those. But yeah, like, I would probably just look up everything that's different in New Game Plus and get that. I know that the souls from the 4 main bosses are different. They drop a different soul, and obviously that would get you a different... Oh, fucking boss is right up ahead. Alright. Cool sauce. Alright. Well, let's see. I don't think I want that sword for it. How long have we been going? Is that really it? I could have swore this place was bigger. I mean, we're already at an hour, but I mean, if the boss is right there, that means that all we got left is the boss, and then to die and talk to Navlan. Weakness: magic, dark, and lightning. Well, actually, if he's weak to magic, we'll throw on the magic Drake Blood because it has magic and lightning. Probably can't be poison day. Do I want any of that? Yeah, it's fine. Would be nice if Fluid had a little bit more health, but Simpleton Spice. Oh, fuck me. Alright. Did not know he was here. Man, he's turning really weird. I don't even remember those fucking swipes. I have a feeling I'm going to be going through a lot of arrows again. Hey, Luit, any chance you can heal up? It's at this point that I kind of wish that I had I brought a healing spell or something with me. Because he's not looking good, and while the next boss isn't hard, I have a feeling that he isn't going to be doing much before he dies. And I'm going to be stuck using the just with an extra health boss. Now I could ditch Luit for this, and in fact, before we go in, I will armor up because that'll increase my physical and fire resistance, which is important. I could Symbol of Avarice, but I feel like that'd be a bad idea since it does have a health drain specifically on it. Do I have anything else that I want to use? So yeah, like if I got rid of him in Brightbug, then I could probably like annihilate this boss, and I might just do that in all honesty, since they gave me the Brightbug. I think that is what I'm going to do. Listen, Luit, you've been a pal, been a friend, you've been great. You really helped me through that area. But unfortunately, from this point on, you would just be a hindrance. So we'll stick with this. I got my sunlight. I also got like fucking little gnats or something like all over my house, and they're flying in front of my computer screen. Obviously, they're gnats, so it's not like they're blocking anything, but it's still annoying. All right. Do I two-hand? Yeah, I two-hand. Bright Bug to make the fight easy. I only have 2 Estus flasks, but that's probably going to be more than enough. And we have the Guardian Dragon. Yeah, look at that damage. Now, he does do a lot of fire, and if he gets caught in a loop with the fire, he can really fucking annihilate you. Now, the thing is, right, is when he does this one, you want to run away from him. When he does the other one, in all honesty, it's probably better to be above him. And there he goes. Or it's probably better to run towards his tail. But yeah, there's the boss. There's the Guardian Dragon Soul. It's like I said, it's not a hard boss to begin with, and then with the Bright Bug, it's just so easy. Not to mention the sword that I was using is like super effective against them. So, but yeah, and then we get 1 Dragon Scale, which I do believe brings my total of Dragon Scales, I think, up to 2, if I'm not mistaken. But yeah, that was Aldia's Keep. Now we are actually going to go up. I was going to say we'll do this next time, just so that, you know, we start the game, and then, you know, you can see everything. But we're about to get an item that I really want. That's super useful. As you can see, it is going up awfully far. May as well keep the sword because I don't really plan on fighting anything. here. You gonna let me out? Nope. So I will be using this sword for the next area, by the way. Which should become fairly obvious immediately why. Now there's a lot of dragons here. You don't fight that many dragons. I want to say there's like 3 dragons to fight in this area, which isn't bad. But this here is who we came to see and why we actually bothered. This is also like an amazing place. You can see like the cathedral style building back there, the castle, and all the dragons flying around. It is fucking amazing. You can't see the ground. Like, you have no idea. Like, we came from down there somewhere, you know, which means Aldia's keep is somewhere over there. But
Bearer of the curse, long have I awaited one such as you, one who might shatter the shackles of fate, one who can set me free. Bearer of the curse, it was my own manifestation that led you here. The ancient dragon has watched over the world for eons past. Take this.
the aged
Do
feather.
not resist. The dragon welcomes you.
And that's it. Alright, so now here's the thing, right? There should be a bonfire. Obviously not right there. Fuck, where the hell is the first bonfire figure? Because we still haven't talked to Navlan. The guy in the cell, and I would like to get that done. So maybe it's just across the bridge then? I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out, shall we? Yeah, there it is. Alright. So, now that that's lit... So anyway, that aged feather that she gave us, if you kill her at any point for some odd reason, that's what she drops. It's basically an infinite homeward bone. You use it, return to last bonfire, but it doesn't go away. So it completely removes the need of the homeward spell, basically. It has, like, the homeward spell now has 0 purpose to us. But hey, I got a lot of use out of it. Well, but as you can see, we are now hollow again. So we will go to the floor garden. I don't think we're gonna have any enemies between there and... Yeah, not that it really makes a difference. I mean... But anyway, now that we are hollow, when we talk to him, I don't think that you need to be hollow every time you talk to him. I think just the first time. It's just kind of like a proof that you are in fact a cursed undead or a bearer of the curse or whatever the fuck you want to call it. Really wish we could light those sconces. It honestly annoys me that I can't. Like, you have no idea how much it annoys me when there's like torches or something in a game and you have a torch that can light stuff but you can't light all of it because it's like, I want the lighting effects. But anyway, now that we are hollow...
Well, you're nicely hollowed, aren't you?
I mean, just a little
Are you
hollow.
tormented by memories? Burdened by guilt? Now the question, are you ready for more? If you are, then we ought to talk.
Yeah, so this guy's kind of a dick, to say the least. Also, do I even have that on me? Is that like a key item? It is good.
This contains my power. Long ago, this naive vessel of mine set about devising new spells. The fool dreamt of bringing new forms of magic into the world. But instead, he created me. Mostly by chance, but he did a fine job, I must say. What he sought was strength, and so I decided to demonstrate. While my vessel slept, I'd find my mark and hunt him down. And so while I slept, he sealed the both of us away.
So yeah, basically he has two versions of him. When you talk to him when you're hollow, you're talking to the one version of him, I think. And when when you're not hollow, you talk to the
No,
other
I don't
version.
have anything against humans. But how is it that you go about defining good and evil? I'm only using what the gods gave me. How can that be so wrong? So what say you to a spot of murder on my behalf? If you don't, I'll leave this place and take more lives. Many more.
Not if I don't release you.
Fig either way, so what's your choice? Yes, I see how very kind of you. I want you to kill a merchant named Gilligan. A greedy, foul man. He won't be missed, I assure you. Yes, bring me a ladder miniature as proof. Is the only person who'd have such an odd knick-knack.
So yeah, so this is what this guy's questline is he sends you after various NPCs and asks you to bring the item that they were dropped. Now, the thing with his questline though is you can get every item he asks for without killing them. Like for example, the ladder miniature, I actually checked so that I made sure. Already got it. It's a key item, you just buy it from Gilligan.
Fine work. This is my thanks. Take it.
Ooh, with the spelling right.
Now let's discuss our next mark. I want you to kill one more. Your target will be Kale, the man who's drafting that map. While I was trapped in here, he touched me, that maniac, like I was some rare specimen. He wore a strange helm. Bring it back as proof. Yes, I knew I could count on you. Perhaps this will slake my thirst.
So now here's the weird thing about this guy, right? Is obviously we're not going to kill Kale.
I want you to bring his...
Yeah. And then if I do this, this should wake up the other side of him.
I haven't said anything. I have absolutely no intention of leaving here. Do not attempt to help me. Just let me sit here and wither quietly away. Please, just leave me alone. Please.
Yeah, okay. So um okay, so alright, so we got that. If we give him Kale's helm, we get a simpleton spice, but then after that, the next two he actually gives us a pyromancy and a sorcery that we need him to get. But we actually, the thing is, and this is why I think it's weird, right? His quest line, because the first one is Gilligan. Odds are you will have met Gilligan by now. Maybe. I mean, I guess you don't necessarily have to. But then you get. But the point is, if you've met Gilligan, you can just straight up buy it and you have the item, right? Then the next one is Kale's, to get Kales without killing him, you have to light every bonfire in the game. That's the only way to get his helmet without killing him. Which is obviously not going to happen until pretty much the end of the game. Like, I think if we actually fucking show you the aged feather, if I can. I also got the Guardian Dragon Soul. Do the dragon watch over the land of their own will, or are they in the grip of one of Aldia's spells? Where the hell? Oh, there it is. So yeah, the aged feather. Throw that down. Oosh. But then the next person they want, but like I said, we already have the other two. Because the next person he wants to kill is Falcon the Hexer, who's way, way back in, oh, where the hell is that? No, actually. Just before. So doing the chair. I think he's just before Huntsman's Copse, in like the little tunnel that leads to it. Can you take this one? I'm not sure. Ah, I turned in Velstad's soul for something other than. Damn it! I didn't even think of bringing Velstad's soul to him. Oh man. Oh well. I have to fight him one more time anyway, because I do believe they take away the King's Ring from you in New Game Plus. Otherwise, obviously, you could very, very quickly finish the game. Well, I guess you'd still need to get. Well, no, actually, you wouldn't need to get through the Shrine of Winter then. Shit, that sucks. Oh well. Wasn't gonna get the Miracles achievement until Game Plus anyway. I do believe. I think gather all Pyromancies and Hexes might be the two that'll get. Anyway, with that, we can get the Drakewing Ultra Great Sword or the Spitfire Spear. A spear said to have been forged in Aldia contains the power of a great flame which is unleashed in a strong attack. The mysterious Lord Aldia secluded himself inside a manor to conduct various experiments. Those invited to the manor disappeared, replaced over time with malformed beasts that roamed its halls. And then a sword decorated with drake wings used strong attack to unleash its latent power. The blade of this sword is split into two and is best swung in smashing motions rather than slices. Drakes are likely descendants of the ancient dragons, and although their strength pales in comparison to what is described in legend, to mere humans they are still mighty beasts. So we'll go with that one, just because I'm sure you can imagine what the spear special attack is. It's just a flamethrower, pretty sure. Whereas this one is a little bit less obvious. Oh, probably could be two-handing it. Whoosh! It's just a little thing. But yeah, it's a weird one, and if you notice, when you use it, because like you see how the wings on it are up, but then if you look at the sword, you use the special attack, the wings open up, which I think is pretty cool. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, after Kale, who you need to make it basically to the end of the game to unlock if you don't actually want to kill him, is Falcon the Outcast, who we've already met and it's just the Sunset Staff. The staff that I'm using is what he wants from him. And then after that, he wants you to kill the Emerald Herald, and he wants the Aged Feather as proof. So, I mean, it's just very weird to me how they did his quest line. Like, I could see him not wanting, or like, I could see them putting Emerald Herald last, so that you don't kill her too early or something. But at the same time, I mean, it's like 3 feet away that you get the Aged Feather. Now we will level up, because I should have a couple. Not just one by the looks of it, yeah. Gonna hit 50 vigor at some point. Maybe I'll level up something else. But more health is always nice. But yeah, it's just very weird. We'll go talk to Kale, but unless they changed it for Scholar, but I don't think they did. Hey, Gilligan, what up, buddy? Somebody wanted you dead, and I told them I did it. But yeah, his quest line's really weird. Man, this is gonna be a long part.
But there is something. It seems something. I would. It was. But it.
Yeah.
Did you see? It wasn't there. I don't.
So yeah, he won't do anything now until we get the last couple bonfires. Cause I don't think there's another one in Dragon Airy. I think that might be the only bonfire. I guess we can check at the bonfire here, maybe. But yeah, like I said, it's just really weird to me, that quest line. Yeah, that's the only one there, and then there's one in the next area, right at the beginning of the next area. So we might actually be able to finish that next part. Finish it, do his whole quest line. And the thing is once we do his quest line, he becomes a merchant force as well. I don't know if he sells anything specific that we need. But if we freed him and talked to him while human, he would also be a merchant force. We'd miss out on the pyromancy and spell that we absolutely need to do his questline for. Which would obviously be bad. But at the same time, he would be a merchant force, but he would also invade you in different places. I don't know where, in all honesty. After we're done his quest line and I've seen what I need to buy from him, maybe we'll free him and go and see the different places that he can invade us, but I don't know if it'll be worth it. Anyway, I wanted to come back to him because last time I was here,
You have met the king, have you? Life is never easy, never fair. Even more so on this path you have chosen. May you find your peace one day. Take these with you. You may need them as proof of your visit here.
so yeah, he gives us Dark Drift and Egadine's Black Robe, Cuffs, and Kilt.
In the past, before
Yeah.
crude human.
Actually, I'm gonna think of it. Now that I've... Yeah, I think that he sells more stuff after we've killed... after we've killed Vendrick, I think he will sell more stuff. Let's see. Oh my god. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 invasions. Oh wait. Sorry. 6 invasions. Navlan has, which is still pales in comparison to the, let's just head back to the jeweler where it's nice and sunny. Pales in comparison to the fucking Forlorn Brick. But then I'll show you what he gave us. We'll read the descriptions, and then we will be done. So first up, we have Dark Drift. Katana of Grave Warden Egadine has a crystal clear blade and a strong attack that slices through enemy shields. This katana was originally wielded by the one who gave us the first death, and still exists imperfectly between planes. Oh right, I didn't have that. Robe worn by Egadine of Dundan Crypt. Life itself is suffering, or karma, as some have called it. The embrace of death awaits all things, but does death mean an end to suffering? And then probably the same. Yeah. And then his kilt. But yeah, as you can see, the sword has basically the same as the armor of Aurora's. And when you strong attack, it goes through, like, even if they're blocking, I think it still does like full damage or something. It's a good sword. It's definitely a good sword. And decent for people who like to turtle behind shield, including some regular enemies. I don't think I actually finished buying everything. Oh, I did. Okay. Oh no, I didn't. Well, stats leggings. There we go.
Thanks for the purchase. Do come
I don't know why I thought he might have more. I mean, I killed the Guardian Dragon. Like, I don't think that he's gonna have dragon armor. But yeah, that'll be it for this part. In between parts, obviously, I'll clear out Aldia's Keep, which since a lot of the enemies were honestly mimics, and it's a surprisingly short area. Oh, flying feline boots. I don't remember when they get those in. Boots crafted with brown fur absorb shock and reduce fall damage. These boots used in a celebrative festival are light, rugged, and retain warmth. Right, and I think I just didn't buy those because I didn't want to use my souls on them at the time. But anyway, can you actually, now that we've defeated...
Colossal thing, or something playing the part at least. Open the door and venture inside, and you'll soon smell even lovelier.
Yeah, so that's your hint to go to where we went.
Once, people tried. They thought they create the lost stuff.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, I think that's it. I don't think that you unlock anything. I also realize that we haven't went and talked to her in a while. Miracle Lady down there, but we don't have anything else to buy from her, and I'd rather not right now. But actually, now that we've defeated the Guardian Dragon, do you have anything else? No, you do not. Oh well. Man. Actually, did she add a bunch more of these stones? I feel like there wasn't quite that many before. And you know what? I'll buy all 3 of those. But anyway, yeah, finally, that'll be it for this part. Wow, it's masterful. So thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next time for the Dragon area.